so nervous. Hello. Oh wait, is the chat working? Hold on. Let me just make sure that's working. Let me scoot over. wait. I feel like it's the chat isn't showing up. Hello everyone, sorry. just give me a second. Maybe the URL isn't correct anymore. Okay. Try and say something now. I think it should be the right layer. Let me scoop myself out. Wait. Oh man, hello. Hello everyone. What? Oh cool, the chat's working now. Yes. Finally. Hello. It's so good to oops, hold on. Let's get a little bit to the left. There we go. It's so good to finally meet everyone. Yes. Yeah, it's me. Hello, I'm Dolce. Oh gosh. I feel like as soon as I started streaming, I just forget everything that I wanted to say. Yeah, it's me, your demonic gal pal, Dolce. Welcome everybody. Thank you for the subscription, Gagogoon. Oh my gosh, starting off so strong immediately. Hello, Vivian. Hello, Moody Nuna. Hello, Killjoy. Hello, everybody. Hi, Ignite. So it feels good to finally meet everybody. Welcome to my debut stream. Oh, here, let me, go to here. I actually have, different expressions and stuff like that. Oh, thank you. There's so many of them, but they all surprisingly stay put on my bangs. Let me see here. So I have this an angry expression. I also have let's see here. Wow, it's so cool to see everybody here. I like this one a lot. It's very fun. Definitely let's see here. And this one. Feisty. A more feisty reaction. Oh, unfortunately, I only speak English. Oh, wait. I wonder if I feel like I recognize you from another person's stream somewhere, but I can't put my finger on it. Thank you, Viv. Let me switch to my more normal expression. There you go. I always have to reset it. But yeah. Moppy did a really good job on the physics and stuff like that. It all just kind of wiggles around. Thank you for dropping by, Viv. I appreciate it. Let me switch to some more stuff about me. Hold on, give me 1 second. There we go. Oh, here. Maybe I need to scoop myself out. I don't know English or how I got here, but I'm glad it happened. Me too! I'm happy that you're here. Scoot so that my horns don't get clipped. There we go. Oh, and don't be afraid to let me know if my music is too loud. Oh, I don't know if the text is right. I just copied it from the translator. Don't worry, I think it worked out perfectly. It, what's it called? It was very concise. But yeah, here's some stuff about me. For those of you who don't know, my name is Dolce. My birthday was actually pretty recently. It was April 24th. Unfortunately, for demons, our sense of time is a little bit more skewed, so I don't really actually remember how old I am. But I mean, I think it's like a couple thousand years. I can't really remember off the top of my head. Thank you. Thank you, Nina. Well, I think typically it's normal, like, kind of like celebrations and whatnot. But I kind of got stuck here in the human world a while ago, so I kind of just went out and ate a whole bunch of food like you normally do. But originally I was a good old worker bee in the the netherworld, and I worked for the demon hotline, where unfortunately usually I get called in for routine wish grantings, and most times people kind of come across the number for the demon hotline on accident, which is typically how you find it. We don't actually give out the number, you find it by accident. And then after I granted the wish, instead of just hopping through the portal back to the netherworld, I got locked out. Oh, but don't worry, I'm sure everybody will notice I'm gone and then they'll let me back in. Hopefully. But for now, I'm just here with you guys. And plus, the nice thing about the human world is that there's lots of fun things to do all the time, and I'm learning a whole bunch of stuff every day, so yeah, I guess it's not all that bad. Plus, if I get to stay here and just keep slacking off, then, I mean, what the heck? Might as well stay here for now. I'm sure they'll let me in at some point. I hope. Oh wow, thank you. Ooh. Oh wait. Oh cool, okay. But yeah. Oh, also when I got stuck in the demon world, or I'm sorry, I keep getting them mixed up. When I got stuck in the human world, I came across all kinds of fun fashion trends like gal fashion, Decora, Lolita, all that kind of fun stuff. And it really amazed me how cute it was, the colors, the style, and so I just got really inspired, and that's pretty much why I look like this. Originally when I lived in the netherworld, I didn't look like this, so I guess I'm gonna be kind of surprised when I get back, but oh well. I think it looks cute. Here, let me switch to the next slide. Here we go. These are my likes and dislikes. Things that I like, especially things that I like to do, is play JRPGs. Some of the biggest series that I really love to play. Oh wow, thank you for the follow. Oh geez, how am I gonna pronounce your name? Oh geez, I don't know how to say this. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, my favorite JRPG series are the Atelier series. I love playing Final Fantasies. I love playing oh, just Crits is fine, thank you. Oh, okay, cool. I guess I'll call you Crits from now on. Thank you for the follow. What did it say? So I get distracted so easily, so sometimes you guys might have to reel me in with what I was saying. Sometimes even I can't remember. Oh yeah, I was talking about games that I like to play. I love Final Fantasy, things like Dragon Quest are great too, Monster Hunter, Disgaea, all that kind of fun stuff. I also like to draw, as you can see from all these little, what's the word? Doodles that I have up on the board. I especially love dogs. I love cats too. But something about seeing a cute puppy walking around, cute little pupperoni, just kind of, I feel like I turned into a different person. But don't worry, I don't pet anyone's dogs without asking. Sometimes I like to just admire from afar. Another thing, oh wait, I totally skipped about talking about how I like to draw. Or did I? I don't know. We'll talk about it again anyway. I also do a lot of like digital art, and sometimes I take commissions and stuff. And I actually made this model right here with the help of Moppy. I actually was able to make this for my first VTuber model. So hopefully in the future I can take commissions to do more VTuber models, because it's actually really fun. Oh yeah, I mentioned how I like gal fashion, Decora, and all that kind of stuff. Fashion, clothes, cute stuff in general. Watch a lot of anime, read manga and comics. Definitely, especially whenever I have time. I think in terms of if I were to think about a favorite one, one of the ones that I can think of that I really love in terms of anime is Princess Jellyfish or Kurage Hime. That one's a really good one. Or a great but very sad manga is Hoseki no Kuni or Land of the Lustrous. That one's really, really good. I always get afraid to read the next chapter because it's a monthly manga, and every chapter it just gets sadder and sadder. So sometimes I'll wait for a couple more chapters to come out and then read it. But for both genres, I typically watch and read lots of like shonen stuff. And comics, I'm more of a DC person than a Marvel person, but I like both. Favorite superhero would have to be either Starfire or Black Canary for myself, just because they're both so cool. So cute. And I love horror movies. I used to actually be very afraid of horror movies when I was younger, but then I kind of just kept watching them, and it's funny because when I was younger I used to be so afraid of horror movies to the point where if I watched one I would get so scared I'd get nauseous. And then I'd start throwing up in the middle of the night and I wouldn't be able to sleep. So I used to be a huge scaredy cat. And then one day I just kind of forced myself to watch a horror movie, and then I forced myself to stay up all night. And then I just kept doing that until I was so tired I had to go to bed. And then I don't know. I just kept doing that until I wasn't afraid of horror movies anymore. But now I have a really like great appreciation for horror movies and all the work that goes into making them. It's definitely a really I feel like it's an art form that doesn't get as much credit as it should. Nah, did I watch Nick Cage's Five Nights at Freddy's? Oh my gosh. Was it Willy's Wonderland or something like that? I really, really want to watch it. I just haven't gotten a chance to watch it, but hopefully I can do so this weekend. That's what maybe I'll do that on my day off. Dislikes. Wait, maybe I should scoot myself over a little bit so you can read some of them. Here, let's see. There we go. No, you're good. It's talking about horror movies. I was thinking about that movie. No, yeah. I've been thinking, when I think about horror movies, I think about that too. Like horror movies that I really wanna watch. Ooh, hello, Turley Tuft. Turley Tuft. Oh my god, sorry. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. But yeah. Oh, I just started watching the Alien movies for the first time because I didn't get to watch a lot of older horror movies because I was so scared of them. But now that I'm not, I have the Alien movies are great. Started. Oh, what was another horror movie series that I watched recently? Oh, I started watching some of the Jason movies. Those were great. Hopefully I want to watch more. And hopefully I want to watch them in order. The first Jason movie I watched was, I think Jason Takes Manhattan or something like that. It was so over the top. I loved it. I'm Turley. I'm Tuft. I am Turley Tuft. I love it. Perfect. 10 out of 10. Oh wow, also thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh yeah. My dislikes. I really don't like spicy food, like at all. I try them. I try spicy food, and oh yeah, my horns are getting cut off. I try spicy food, and I just have a hard time really eating it. And I also tried to get myself to eat spicy food the same way I tried to get myself to like to get used to horror movies. So I would eat a whole bunch of hot Cheetos. But then I still couldn't eat spicy food. I don't think hot Cheetos really help. I think I'm doomed to not be able to handle spicy food forever. But it's okay. I appreciate the spice. I guess I can't really eat it, but I appreciate the work that goes into making something spicy. And it's fun to watch other people eat spicy stuff. Oh yeah, we don't like mean people, you know. I hope everybody can be nice to each other in chat. And make sure that you're kind to one another. Another thing that I dislike is cold weather. If I get too cold, it hurts physically. I feel like my bones hurt. Especially since in the netherworld it's like, you know, pretty, you know, warm. I'll say that. I mean, I guess it's good to have some variety in weather, but I prefer a sunny day over a cold one any day. I guess the only nice thing about cold weather is that it gives you the opportunity to get cozy with a warm blanket and some hot chocolate, so that's nice. And I guess it's great weather for having soup and stuff. Oh yeah, we hate lag. We hate lag here. We hope that we never have it. I know that's unavoidable. Especially with online games. But hopefully lag and technical difficulties can stay all the way over there and not here. Oh man. Speaking of which, I am horrible at aiming in first-person shooters. It'll be a rare day in the netherworld, a cold day in the netherworld, before you see me playing a first-person shooter here. I think the only times that I do like playing them is if it's like, you know, how Overwatch has like noodle characters like Mercy, Symmetra, and stuff like that, where you don't really have to aim that much. Then I guess I'd play it. But it's just so, I don't know what it is, I can't aim. That's why I like playing, in a lot of games I like playing characters where I don't really have to aim too much. Cause I know I'm just gonna miss my skill shots. But that doesn't mean I hate first-person shooters, I guess. It's just not my cup of tea since I can't seem to aim. Ooh, soggy food. Yeah, food that I love, crunchy food, especially things that are like breaded with like panko and stuff like that, or crackers, or I don't know, just like feeling something crunch. It's pretty satisfying. So when something is soggy, or if I eat too much soggy food, I feel kind of sick. Personally, whenever I have things like oatmeal, I start to get sick if I eat it for too long. So personally, I can only have like small bowls of oatmeal, or else I'll start to get real sick and real cranky. But yeah, these are my likes and dislikes. I mean, I guess other small things would be like, you know, I like cute things. I dislike when, I guess, I don't know, I feel like I don't have a lot of dislikes. Maybe it's just because I can't think of them. I dislike how I'm forgetful. Or how I can easily get off topic. But I like you guys. And I'm happy that you guys are here. Yeah. Let's see what our next slide is. Oh! Yes. Oh wait, okay. Let me scoot myself back. Just in case you guys have never, for VTubers, sometimes people draw fan art, and I have a hashtag for you guys to use, whenever you guys want to do any kind of fan art or anything like that. You can use hashtag Dolce Art on Twitter. If you do any fan art and any tweets about the stream, use the hashtag DolceVT for VTuber. And I also have some trivia. Let's see here. Oh, okay. The spirals on my head, they look like hair, which I guess they kinda are, but they're actually just, horns in disguise. Oh, wow! Thank you for the follow, Shanks. I appreciate it. Oh shoot, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, wait. Yes, I was talking about my horns. I love how they, sway. When I was asking, Mappe to, rig my model, I asked to make sure that the horns were very wiggly. And they wiggled with me. But, I can, if I want to, make them into regular demon horns. I just felt like it didn't match my outfit, so I decided to make them into a hairstyle instead. Oh, speaking of horns, as you guessed from my birthday, I'm actually a Taurus, so I guess the horns are pretty fitting. Hey, Saturday night. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I guess the, pastels are, pretty reminiscent of the Atelier series, huh? They do use, like, a lot of pastels and, bright, fun colors. Oh, shoot. Let me adjust myself in my chair. Ah, there we go. I was like sitting on my legs. Oh yeah. So yeah, I'm a Taurus. Stubborn, materialistic, love presents. Just normal Taurus stuff. Oh, and my tail. As you guys know, I'm a demon. But actually, my tail isn't visible to everybody. It's just those who know I'm a demon, or if I want to show it to them. So, And it wiggles with me as I move, almost like it has a mind of its own. But yeah, it only shows if you know I'm a demon, so that way I don't have to actively really hide it, especially since it moves a lot with me, so it'd be kind of hard to restrain it, like putting it against my back or anything like that. Hey Midhall, it's going good. This is my first debut stream, so I'm glad that you're here. Oh, speaking of which, originally, since my my job in the Netherworld was once we'd get a call on the demon hotline, I'd get summoned down onto the human world, and I would actually grant wishes. Some people would ask for money, others power, curses, stuff like that. Unlike the goddess hotline, though, we, you know, require some payment, so maybe if you ask for money, we take a couple years off your life, or maybe if you ask for a curse, something, the curse will go through, but sometimes something bad will happen to you as well. It's kind of like an equivalent exchange. So the bigger things you ask for, the bigger the price becomes. But you know, it's just business. And unfortunately, I am not on the clock, so I'm not granting any more wishes at this moment. But you can call our phone number if you find it accidentally. I think one time someone called me, actually the call that I got when I first got here, was, I think someone mistaken our number for a pizza place, and he asked for pizza. I gave him pizza, and then they forgot to let me back into the Netherworld, so now I'm just stuck here. But hopefully I'll get back soon. But in the meantime, I don't mind being here. Gotta go, my internet's being hooked up soon. Have a great debut stream, Dolce. Thank you, Nuna. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming. Sounds fair. Years are wasted on work anyway. Gotta get the money. How many years of life did the pizza cost? Oh! It's funny, as soon as I gave him the pizza, he stubbed his toe on his corner desk, so I guess that must have been the price for that. At least it sounded like it, because when he stubbed his toe on the desk, it sounded pretty painful. Let's see here. Oh, I have Q&A time. I have some questions also laid out, but if you guys have any questions for me that you would like to ask to get to know me, you guys can do it now. But let me also pull up some questions that I had, just in case. I hope you got pineapple pizza. Personally, I like pineapple on pizza. I think a good default, though, is pepperoni. And every once in a while, I'll get cheese. But definitely my favorite pizza is Hawaiian. So, pineapple and ham. Oh! Thank you for the follow, Midhalt. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, wait. What was I like? Oh, yeah. My icebreaker questions. Let me pull that up. Let's see here. Where did I have that pulled up? Fellow pineapple pizza appreciator. Right? I don't understand how some people don't like pineapple on pizza. I mean, I guess I kind of get it. I guess it's the same way that I don't like olives. Or not olives. Or yeah, I guess is it black olives? I think that's what usually people put on pizza. I don't like black olives or like pepper on my pizza and stuff like that. I can get kind of picky about that kind of stuff. Or anchovies. I don't think I've ever met a person that likes anchovies. But I guess they gotta be out there somewhere. Let's see here. Oh, here's a question. What is your favorite food? Ooh, favorite food's a hard one. Personally, I'm a big dessert person. So, things like crepes, donuts, oh jeez. Oh no, you still got, I'm sorry, Cap. Also, welcome back, Cap. It's good to see you. I haven't seen you in so long. I'm glad that you're here. But I'm sorry you got an ad. I know, I've missed you so much. I'm sorry. But we're back now, and we've got a new look. What was I saying? Oh yeah, favorite foods. Yeah, personally I'm a very big sweets person. Things like strawberries are also great too. Oh yeah, if you're lurking because you gotta drive, don't worry. I'd prefer if you keep your eyes on the road. Just listen to my voice. I think in terms of like savory foods that I really like, I love pastas. But I feel like I shouldn't have them too often because there's so many carbs. But they're so good. Chicken Alfredo and spaghetti and tortellini. But also in terms of desserts, like flans are great, and ice cream, and creme brulee. Oh man, I'm just a big foodie at heart. I really like to. I have a problem doing that where I just like to eat food just to taste it, or I'm a big. I don't know if you guys do this, but whenever I'm bored, sometimes I just start chewing on snacks, and then I don't even realize I'm doing it until I've already eaten like halfway through a bag or something like that, or I'm already having a drink, even though I wasn't really thirsty. Ooh. Current hobbies. Oh, I'm a really big collector of figures, like scale figures, anime figures, figures from games and stuff like that. Recently, actually, for my birthday, I got a lot of new figures. Oh, snacks are like drugs. Honestly, I think, like, on one hand, I'm glad that the only thing I'm or not the only thing I guess I'm addicted to gacha games too, which is arguably a more horrible drug, but almost a more expensive one. But yeah, snacks, dude, like, just get that hankering for it, you know? But yeah, I feel that. In terms of, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, figures that I got. I got a couple new ones for my birthday. It was, I got a Merrick figure, from Yu-Gi-Oh! He's pretty tall, and I put him next to my, Dark Magician Girl and my Lemon Magician Girl. I also got like a little, Yugi, or Yami Yugi sitting down, but he's so much smaller than Merrick, so it looks pretty funny. Oh, maybe I should post them on Twitter after the stream later. That way, for those of you who also, collect figures, maybe you might enjoy seeing what I have. I also have recently, I picked up a figure of Horo from Shaman King. I was a huge Shaman King fan when I was younger, so I picked that up, especially now that it's getting a reboot, or not reboot, it's getting like the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood treatment, so I'm excited for that. I'm so excited to see that. Hopefully we'll see it on Netflix pretty soon, but I know that it's already, the first episode's already out. But I'm really excited. I'm also recollecting all the volumes, but I think I'm gonna get the omnibuses, because as much as I like the smaller ones, it's a little cheaper. I also got a couple new Monster Hunter figures, which was the Tama Mitsune and an action figure of the Hunter in the Kirin armor, which is, I'm so excited. I haven't put them on my shelves yet because I want to pose the Hunter fighting the Tama Mitsune. But yeah, I'm super excited for that because that was my favorite monster. What is another figure I got? I think I also got, oh shoot. Oh, it was a fake character. I can't remember off the top of my head. Katsushika Hokusai, I think is what it was. And she sits next to my Nidokris. Hopefully I'll be able to stream some fake content on here too. But goodness gracious, oh, when I start doing polls, maybe when I start doing polls, because I'm waiting for Berserker Arjuna to be out. But yeah, I collect a lot of figures. As you can tell, I probably play a lot of video games. And all that kind of fun stuff. If you could have one superpower, what would it be? On one hand, I'm used to granting wishes, so thinking about what I want is kind of different. But I guess in terms of a superpower, I feel like I can already fly, so I guess teleportation isn't really a thing. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, maybe if I think about what my favorite superhero. I guess having powers like Black Canary would be cool. A supersonic bird cry. That would be fun, I guess. What type of video games do you prefer? Oh, I love JRPGs. Specifically, I love turn-based JRPGs. So the Persona series, I've been a huge fan. Oh, my favorite Persona is Persona 3, for those of you who are big Persona 3 fans as well. Specifically, Persona 3 Portable is the first one I played. But I play a lot of that turn-based RPGs, action RPGs. When I get the chance and I have the time, I love to play MMOs. Simulation type games too, like Sims or Roller Coaster Tycoon type of games are fun too. Yeah, or MOBAs like League of Legends, unfortunately. I hate playing League of Legends, but I also like playing League of Legends. Oh, and I picked up playing Genshin recently. Genshin Impact has been really, really fun. Oh yeah, dude. I love JRPGs. They're so great, and I grew up with them, and I love them, and I think the first JRPG I ever played in its entirety, because I used to just watch my older sister play them, until I actually played one myself, which was Final Fantasy X-2 actually, and it's still my favorite Final Fantasy to this day. I haven't played P3, only P5 and P5R, and I have P4, oh yeah, Persona 4 Golden, installed and waiting. Yeah, I have P4, I just haven't gotten a chance to play it. Played through P5, loved it. I still have Royal, but I was saving that for streaming together with you guys. Oh, thank you for the follow, Hachikomen. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. If you have any questions for me, feel free to type them in the chat. Your papa sent me. Oh my gosh, yay! Thank you. Papa Mape. He's the best. We love him. He did such a good job. Look at me wiggle. What was I saying? Oh yeah. But yeah, JRPGs are great. And I hope I get to play a lot with you guys. I'm planning on, I think one of the first games I'm planning on playing is Atelier Ryza. But yeah. Let me look at some other... some other questions. Ooh, favorite summer activity. Ooh. Oh wait, Media also had a question. I'll answer yours first and then that one. Favorite, or what Final Fantasies have I played? I have played Final Fantasy IV, which was fantastic. I played the DS version of it, so I haven't played the original, but I did play the DS version. I have played through, I have Final Fantasy VI. A friend gifted that one to me, so I hope to play that soon. Hopefully I can play that on stream with you guys, because I hear that Final Fantasy VI is fantastic. Surprisingly, I've never played Final Fantasy VII. Hopefully I can play that one with you guys too at some point. Maybe the new remake might be fun to do. I haven't played 8. I played 9. Mopiope! My papa is here! Look at your work! Oh, thank you for the follows! Thank you, Don, as well. Final Fantasy VI is considered the best one. Yeah, definitely. I've heard a lot about it. I heard it's really great. Congrats for your debut. Thank you! I was hoping to debut on YouTube first, but silly me, I did not know that there's like a 24-hour like verification process or something. So I was just like, well, I guess I'll just debut on YouTube tomorrow and I'll just do Twitch today. Forget. But yeah, feels good. I'm so glad. So everything's all wiggly. Will you be maining Twitch or YouTube? Good question. I'm not entirely sure yet. Technically, I mean, I'm more well-versed in how to stream on Twitch more than YouTube. But I think I'm gonna be switching back and forth. I'll try and do even switches on both platforms. So, doing a debut today on Twitch, and then doing a YouTube debut tomorrow, and then streaming Atelier Ryza on Twitch, and then streaming Genshin on YouTube. So I'll try and flip-flop between the two. But yeah. Oh, wow. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Yeah, look at the little Doje dance. I want to do my little dancey dance. But yeah, I was also talking about which Final Fantasies I've played. Oh, also, I haven't gotten a chance to really redo my my emotes, so I'll try and make sure those get done this week. Maybe I'll stream making them. I think, oh yeah, 10 and 10-2. Oh my gosh, I love those two. I know a lot of people are kind of iffy on them, and you either love them or you hate them, but personally, they're my, like, if I'm looking at Final Fantasies in, like, a nostalgic sense and not, like, an actual, like, because objectively to me, the best one I've played so far is 9. But nostalgically, which ones I have the most attachment to, it would be Final Fantasy 10-2 and 10. It's just because those are the first ones I played when I was younger. I've actually only played a little bit of 12. The first time I played it was I rented it from Blockbuster, and then I got stuck at the part with the spiders eating the what was it? They were like eating the sewers or something, like eating sewer lines, and I just couldn't figure out how to get through there because I was so young when I played it. But yeah. 13 I've played. I haven't played all of the sequels to 13, but I'm thinking of playing it at some point, and I hope to finish 12 at some point too, just because I heard it's great. Very few people hate 10. 10-2 is much more controversial though. I do like it though. Same. I know it's controversial and I know the reason why, but just seeing them just change outfits as part of the mechanics of the game is just so, I don't know. You know me, I love clothes, so. Just started Final Fantasy. Ooh, that's exciting. I hope to start playing Dragon Quest, because being from the US, I actually Final Fantasy here is super popular, or not super popular, but it's like more popular than Dragon Quest. But I played I watched someone play through and stream Dragon Quest 11, and it made me love it so much that I wanted to try it, and so hopefully I'll get a chance to play Dragon Quest on stream as well. I started the remake of Final Fantasy VII. I heard that was really fun, and I want to play it too. I'm super excited to play it because I've never actually played Final Fantasy VII, so hopefully I'll get a chance to play too. That, or I'll just watch you play. I played 13. I love 14. I haven't finished all. I'm not completely caught up on the story on 14. I just made it to Stormblood last time I played, so I still have to play through all of the story of 14. But 14's so good. It just got kind of expensive, but it's so good. And Final Fantasy 15, I haven't completely finished it yet, but I played through like half of it. Hopefully, I think I'll just restart it again. Play 7, the original 7 first. Yeah, that's what some of my friends did too, who had never played before. They played the original, then they played the remake, just to see the difference. But yeah, I can see how you could get emotionally attached to the side characters. Funny thing enough, I've never played through Final Fantasy VII. However, I have played through, I played through Dirge of Cerberus, which is a Final Fantasy VII spin-off with Vincent Valentine as the main character. And I love that game. That game was great. Yeah, I mean, I know it's kind of corny and like edgy, but I thought it was great. I thought it was fun. Final Fantasy 14 is very good. Yeah, Final Fantasy 14 is great. Liking Dirge. Yeah, I like Dirge Cerberus. I heard that they might remake a lot of the spin-offs for 7, so that'll be fun. Yeah, Final Fantasy Dirge Cerberus just feels like a very like of the times kind of game, because that was like the time when like things like Visual K and stuff like that were super popular. Gact, Leark and Seal and all those kind of like Visual K bands were really big. So it was a fun game. But yeah, I mean, Final Fantasy is great. What is your guys's favorite Final Fantasies yourselves? There's so many different ones to choose one, so I'm curious to see what you guys like too. It's good for its time, but aged very badly. Hello, Eternal Fate Zero. Thank you for stopping by. It's I'm having my debut stream. My name is Dolce. I also just asked everybody what their favorite Final Fantasy was. Yeah, I agree with it. It definitely didn't age very well, like in terms of like the way it plays and the way it looks. But it's just so something about it. It just feels so different from like any RPGs I'd ever played at the time. So mostly because I'd never played any third-person shooters, so I was just like, whoa, what is this? So it's fun. Sweet name. I get it. My friend let me borrow Final Fantasy 15, so I'm gonna try that soon. Ah. Yeah. Final Fantasy... I know Final Fantasy 15, a lot of the newer Final Fantasies, people feel pretty, like, hit or miss with them. But personally, I think 15 is fine. I liked it. I'm also excited for the new one coming out. Well, I forgot if it has a different name or it's just Final Fantasy 16, but it looks cool. For me, the first place I shared, the first place is shared by Final Fantasy 6 and Final Fantasy 10. The second is 12. Ooh. Yeah, I can see that. Those ones are really, both of them are really great. And now I'm very curious about playing 12. Final Fantasy 6, story-wise, is my favorite. Final Fantasy 14 is my favorite gameplay-wise.
Meet Grammarly.
Yeah, dude.
Digital writing assistant
I did not expect myself to love Final Fantasy 14 as much as I did. Oh wait, is this provided
in real time to help you write clear and mistake.
Get out of here, Grammarly. Oh wait, here, let me switch to this. I was like, huh, this is a weird song. And then I was like, wait, that was an ad. Yeah, no. Final Fantasy 15's like fine. It's not great, but it's okay. Yeah, I can see that. It definitely, though, like visually, it really blew me away. Final Fantasy 15 is so beautiful to look at. I was told pretty much I'd like the pretty men. Yeah, I can see that for you, Cap. Especially how much you love, what's the word? Ouran High School Host Club. You would definitely love Final Fantasy 15. 12 is my favorite gameplay-wise, but 14's quite close. When the data transfer is live, we should play. I'm a raid vet now. Wow, okay. Moving on up, I see you. Yeah, I heard that they added more Nier stuff on 14, and I want to play it so bad. But I'm still on Stormblood. I took a little break and then I started also playing Genshin Impact. I done messed up, I done fed myself drugs, and I can't get off now. Genshin Impact is just so much fun. But, yeah, no. I mean, I know that if I come back to 14, I'm still gonna love it regardless. But yes. Let me see, what is the next slide? Oh! We also have... Oh, let me talk about the schedule. I would go back to Genshin if Bara Boys were added. Oh, dude. I can understand. I mean, I know, my sister is, like, obsessed with, Tartaglia. Or Child is his nickname. She loves him. I want men like Wagner. They compare it to K-pop men. Oh, okay, I see. I get it. I see. I guess I see what they mean. But yeah, I can feel myself starting to play Genshin the way that I play Fate Grand Order, where I get on and I'm like, okay, I gotta do these daily things and I gotta do this and then use up all of this material so that way I can maximize my time and make sure that, you know, I optimize my characters. And I was like, oh man. Gee, play this. I want to play. Yes, I haven't gotten super far into Monster Hunter Rise since I've been a little busy recently, but I hope to keep start playing it more again. I like your time schedule, thank you. I like all the little doodles. Oh, but yeah, today, you know, just wanting to hang out with you guys, get to know you guys on Twitch. And then, ooh, I just got to Mitsune 5-star and not at HR yet. Yeah, I think I am still, like, I think I'm still rank 7, so I'm still pretty early in the game. Speaking of the Mitsune, I got a statue of the Mitsune. Ooh, I'll post it on Twitter so that way, oh, for any of you who aren't following me on Twitter, it's, oh shoot. Oh, I guess I don't have it posted here. But I'll put a link to it. Give me 1 second. Here, for any of you who are following me on Twitter, that's where all of my updates will be. If there's anything that ever changes before stream, and I need to let you guys know. But yeah, when I'm gonna unbox it because I got a statue of the Mitsune, or the Tama Mitsune, and then I also got a action figure of the Hunter, the Kirin armor set, and oh my gosh, I can't wait to put it on my shelf. It's gonna look so good. I'll start posting all my what's it called? All my figures for you guys to see, in case you guys like seeing that. I love collecting figures, so I love sharing what I have. Oh yeah, tomorrow, because this, at first I was supposed to debut on YouTube today. Again, silly me, I did not know that there's like a 24-hour verification process. I thought it worked like Twitch, where you just kind of hit play and it, you know, does its thing. But yeah, so I'll be doing this all over again tomorrow. So if you guys want to hang out a second time on YouTube, it'll be tomorrow at the same time. Oh yeah. Zenogre statue? Ooh, man, that would look so... I want to collect more monsters. I hope they make more stuff of the Palumu, because I love the Palumu, but I don't think they will. But yeah, I want to collect more monster statues, because they just look so cool. And I can't just have a bunch of pretty anime women on my shelves all the time. Oh yeah, I'm gonna actually start streaming games on Wednesday. Wednesday, I'm gonna be streaming Atelier Ryza on Twitch. I'm excited because I haven't played Atelier Ryza, so finally I get to play it. I also am planning on streaming Genshin Impact on YouTube on Thursday. I'll probably take a break on Friday and then stream Monster Hunter Rise on Saturday. And then hopefully by then I'll come out with the week after schedule. The only unfortunate thing about next week is I won't have access to be able to stream as regular because something did come up. But I'll make sure to try and post little clips of myself on Twitter and stuff like that. It sucks that I have to already take a small, like, 3 or 4 day break next week, but as soon as I get the chance to be able to do so again, I will stream again. It's just that it just kind of came out of nowhere. Sadly I can't see your stream tomorrow because I have work. Oh no, it's okay, Cap, I appreciate it. I'm glad that you're here today. It's okay. And yeah, and then we're gonna do some Monster Hunter Rise. I will try and go through the story if I can, but also it'd be fun to play with you guys if you guys also have Monster Hunter Rise. Are you ever gonna do a play with the viewer stream? I wanna hunt monsters with you. Hell yeah, dude! I would love to play with you guys. Cause personally, I feel like Monster Hunter really shines when you play with friends. But yeah, I'll try and do like a good chunk of the stream, progressing myself single player, and then doing a chunk of the stream progressing multiplayer. Because I know now that they're separate, I gotta level up both. We need to play Monster Hunter World together again. Yes, I still have it, and I would love playing with you. But yeah, I love both of them. I would so play Monster Hunter World with you guys too, Lamel. Yes. It's funny because like even though Monster Hunter Rise came out, I still love playing both games. And it doesn't feel, because they're so similar also, it doesn't feel like one's kind of obsolete. It's just, I don't know why, but it feels like an extension and almost like an expansion of the other one. But yeah. Iceborne is so damn hard. Yeah, that's fair. I had help with some friends that are like that play Monster Hunter religiously, so yeah, I just got lucky. But yeah, of course, I'm down to play both. But yeah, this is my supposed schedule for next week. Again, the week after, I will be gone for a few days, but I'll be right back, and then we'll go right back to normal streaming. And then hopefully I can also get regular days to do, if I get commissions and stuff like that, I'll probably have days where I work on commissions, or like draw long days and stuff like that. So if there's anything particular that you guys want to see, don't be afraid to like tweet it or anything like that. Yes. Collect the energy, the dark energy. Oh, also, just like mentioned earlier, and I don't know if he's still here, but big special thanks to Mopeope. He's the one who rigged my model and made it look so nice, and also helped me with making the model, or making this model. So I really, really appreciate you. Thank you for making it look so good. That's, you have him to thank for all me being able to move at all. My papa. I think that was the last slide. Yes. Oh, also, don't be afraid to also check out the other there are other VTubers that Mopiopi has rigged, like Mithia or Zura. There are two big ones that I can remember off the top of my head. So yeah, definitely check them out. I think they're Zura hasn't debuted yet, but you can find them on Twitter. And Mithia Batford is on YouTube. She's super nice and really great. And if you're looking for someone to rig your VTuber models, definitely go to Mope. He does a great job and super helpful and super professional. 10 out of 10 would recommend again. Oh, we can also, I was thinking, let me switch over here. That's my idea. That's an idea when I get. Oh yeah, dude, Kat, if you need someone to make your VTuber model, just let me know. We could talk about commissions because I'm so down to help you with that. I think it's a great alternative and it's really fun. It's just a little expensive, that's all. But you do get what you're what you're paying for. Yeah, let me zoom out so that way you guys can see the full model. There you go. Yeah, especially if you don't like being on camera. This is my whole model. Even the skirt sways with me. Your model is like, thank you! Worked really hard on it. This is actually like the first model I've ever made, so I'm glad that it turned out really well. We can... Down here we have my loose socks. I saw Gyadu wearing one of these and I fell in love with them. They're so cute. And then over here is my skirt, and I also have a froggy and a bunny charm and stuff like that. I didn't realize it would the filter would key out my froggy charm. It's supposed to be green. I should probably fix that at some point. And oh yeah, there's my tail. Midsection. And then here's the regular me that you see. Thank you. Yes, thank you. I guess maybe in the future I'll do I'll put up for commissions, because I actually had a lot of fun making my first model, and depending on what the designs that people want to do, I'd love to do more. I'd love to be a mama. But yeah, the VTube community has just been so great. Let me zoom out again. Oh wait. Yeah, let me stick my head out from down here. Ah! Oh! Hello, Trainer Kyohei! Hello! Today it's VTwitch. I have to message you about my emo ideas because I keep forgetting. There we go. Let me scoop myself back up. Yeah, of course. I'm always down to help you, Cap. You're one of my favorite regulars. Bushido's #1 fan. Typing is hard. Yeah. I mean, you did say you were driving, so just be careful. I love this expression, it's so fun. Wait. The sparkles. Wow! Wow! Oh. Ooh. I think, oh. What was I gonna say? Oh, I already forgot already. No! I hate forgetting what I have to say. Hello, Kapta! Hello, soaking baby. You're one of the few VTubers who actually have a nose. I was scared to do so because I know that with like tilting your head, it'll look kind of strange if your nose isn't kind of sitting the right way. But also, you know, the little, like, just like the little anime nose, is what fit with this model. So I tried to make it in a way that it would still look okay even if I turned my head. But yeah, surprisingly enough, a lot of VTubers have very, very small noses. I guess it just kind of comes with the, anime art style. But I think it's, I mean, it's still very cute. Definitely looks very cute. I actually, whenever I think about how many clips I put on my, VTuber, on one hand, I love wearing clips, and these are so cute. And, you know, Decora is like, more is more, you know what I mean? More is definitely more. But also, I have now cursed myself with a bazillion clips that, is part of my VTuber. And, it is both a blessing and a curse. It is cute, but also it is hard to draw. So whenever I draw little chibi versions, I just kind of draw it. You gotta make one of those yaoi boy shitty anime drawing VTubers now. Oh my gosh. The pointy chins. Oh my gosh. Oh man, if I could rig, I would. But all I can do is draw the model. I can't make it move. That's what Mopik did. He's the one who made it move. I just kinda, you know. I just drew it all. Yeah. I'm excited. Now that I finally debuted to stream again. I'm so excited to play games and maybe pull- oh man, I can't wait to do Genshin pulls with you guys. And then, hate my life after I don't get what I want. It'll be horrible and I love it. And maybe if I figure out how to connect to my fake Grand Order on stream, then we can watch me do Fate streams and Fate pulls, and then you can watch me not get what I wanted to get. It'll be great. I'm just gonna get, oh, what do I have an overabundance of? I think I have an overabundance of like casters. Just gonna get a whole bunch of more casters. I think right now I'm trying to, what was it again? Oh yeah, I'm trying to summon on, Berserker Arjuna. Woo! I hope I don't waste all my sync chords because there's still Summer Melty coming out this year. Oh man, Summer Melty is so cute too. but also you'd be surprised how many, like, there's a lot of really cool male VTubers. I'm actually a really big for any of you who are wondering what VTubers I personally love watching. I love watching any of the Hollow Stars. The Hollow Stars, oh my gosh, they're so funny. I love them. They're so cute. Especially Arudan. Oh my gosh. Arudan is my favorite VTuber. Out of everyone that I watch, anytime he pops up on stream, like, pops up for a stream, and I get the chance, I always just hop in. I actually ordered an acrylic stand of Arudan, but I have not got it yet. Unfortunately, there are a lot of delays of shipping things from Japan right now, I think. So, maybe I'll get it next month, who knows. But I ordered it all the way back in October. Oh. But, it's okay. Wait. Maybe. Let me look at some other Q&A type of questions. So I didn't actually go through my whole list. Let's see here. Oh. October. Yeah, dude. I ordered it all the way in October, and it still hasn't come. I hope it'll come someday. It's okay. I mean, on one hand, I would very much like the acrylic stand that I ordered so I could put it on my desk. But on the other hand, I feel good just knowing that I supported Arudan. So, you know, if I just think about it like that, you know, I guess it's okay. It hurts. It'll come someday, I'm sure. Maybe some Hollow Stars fan mail worker stole your stand. Well, I hope they're very happy with it. Because that was like the summer I think it was an acrylic stand of the summer version of Arudan, where he's wearing a yukata. And he looks so cute. Oh. And I keep seeing him put up more acrylic stands. I get so tempted to order more of them, but I told myself, no, you're gonna wait until your first acrylic stand comes in before you order another one. Okay, you already have one expensive hobby, actually several expensive hobbies. You don't need another one. But but I just love supporting creators that I like. Speaking of which, I also, for anyone who watches Binging with Bavish, I also got his cookbook recently, and he released some, like, kitchenware, that I couldn't pick up all of it because it's sold out so quickly, but I did pick up the, Babish, chef's knife, which is the most sharpest knife I own. It cuts through an ice cream cake, like, surprisingly well, so 10 out of 10 would recommend. It's a great knife. But yeah, I also love supporting VTubers and stuff like that. Hopefully, I can also find some VTubers to collab with, because I think that would be super fun too. I think it's like one of the funnest things about being a VTuber is collabing with others. The demon's got a knife. We better watch out. Maybe I'll make my tail hold it. Do my little dancey dance. Do a little scritchy scratch. Nah, don't worry. I just like to use it for cooking stuff. There's nothing better in when you're cooking than using a sharp knife, because it really gets the job done. What is one thing that you can't live without? that I can live without. I suppose if all my other necessities were met, I think it's hard for me to be without internet. So, as cliche as that sounds, I could say things like manga, because then that wouldn't require internet and I could just read, but then if I read manga for too long, my eyes start to hurt. Surprisingly, I actually wear glasses, but it can't really pick up my face tracking very well if I'm wearing glasses. So I just take them off and I put them back on after I'm finished streaming. Monkas. Return to Monkas. Favorite movie genre. I did talk a lot about watching horror movies, but I don't know what my favorite would be. I guess, other than things like horror, I would say fantasy. Well, I guess Star Wars is more of a sci-fi. But I did recently watch the original trilogy of Star Wars for the first time. And that was... I don't know why I had never watched it before, but it was great. Wait. Are you saying what to the... well, okay. No, okay, wait. When I meant recently, I meant, like, within the last... Well, I guess it is 2021. Okay, last year. Wait, was it last year? Yeah, the beginning of last year. Oh, wait, was it last year? I don't know, I have a hard time keeping track of that time, but... Yeah. Wait, Morsa, hold on! Okay, so, backstory about this. I grew up with my parents loving the prequels, so much so that that's all, like, the first, and for a long time the only Star Wars movie I'd ever watched was The Phantom Menace, which is still my favorite Star Wars movie to this day. I don't know if that's due to that's the first one I watched, and that's, like, for a long time the only one I watched. But even after watching all of them, minus the new trilogy, because I think out of the new trilogy I've only watched the second movie, which I can't remember for the life of me what it was again. But I know it was the second one. Yeah, Phantom Menace is still my favorite. I mean, Darth Maul, favorite villain, Qui-Gon Jinn, favorite Jedi. All the time, I wish there's more merchandise for Qui-Gon Jinn. I freaking love him. And I don't know how I feel sometimes. Like, I love Darth Maul in the movie. But sometimes when they make him talk, I don't know how I feel about it, because I feel like the coolest thing about Darth Maul is that he could command such a presence without, you know, talking, which is the coolest thing. Darth Maul should have been the villain for the whole prequel. Yes! Oh wait, hold on, let me get my angry face on. Okay, there. Wait, hold on. Let me get my angry face on. Okay, so it makes me so sad and mad every time I think about how they killed Darth Maul in the first movie. Because he had so much potential, he was so cool, and they just killed him. And Qui-Gon Qui-Gon Jinn literally had so much potential. He was like one of the coolest Jedis ever. Because he was like a Jedi that just didn't give a frick. He was just like, I'm gonna do whatever I want. And then he died, and I was... Every time I think about it, it makes me so angry. Qui-Gon Jinn had to go. He had a daughter to save from... Oh yeah, you know what? You know, he had other things on his agenda. So I guess it makes sense that he had to go. He had to go save his daughter from a kidnapper. You're right, you're right. But couldn't he do it afterwards? Couldn't he come back? Why does Darth Maul get to come back? And, somebody bring him back. Somebody bring him back. I want it. Clone Wars does Darth Maul justice, but it should have been a whole TV show to give him the spotlight. Yeah. I mean, like... Once I found out that in, like, the Star Wars, Legends, I think, or there's like a Star Wars comic that, like, talks more about Darth Maul and his origins and stuff like that, and I was like, oh shoot, I need to read that. Qui-Gon Jinn is dope for sure, but he's dope because he's wise and awesome. I'd be more interested in seeing Qui-Gon's early life. Yeah! Like, I just love how he's so, like, I feel like he was, like, one of the, like, I don't know if he's, like, one of the first times we saw, like, a gray Jedi. I think that's what it was, right? A gray Jedi or something like that. In Star Wars. I don't think it was the first time, but he was, like, one of the most prominent ones, and it was so interesting to see such a... I don't know, he's just so hunky-dory about everything. Like, so casual about everything, and I don't know why that made him so interesting. I feel like all the Jedi that you see are so uptight, and Qui-Gon's just so, like, flazé-da, you know what I mean? But, yeah, it's... but yeah, that was, for a long time, I had only known about the prequels. Then, one day, or like at some point last year, I think, we decided I was gonna watch all of the prequels and all of the original trilogy. So we did that. Unfortunately, it was not the despecialized ones, so they had all those fun CGI stuff, and they didn't have the Nub Nub song at the end. The Ewok song at the end. It was just some sort of, like, generic orchestral song or something. And I was so sad. I'm not gonna sing it because I'm scared, because, you know, Mr. Mouse can always be watching, but you can get a strike from Mr. Mouse, but yeah, the freaking Ewok Nub Nub song. I was so sad about that. Why did they take that out? Why? But yeah, hopefully, I did not see the original trilogy until recently, and maybe I'll watch it again for a refresher, because they were really great, but my roommates were making jokes the entire time. What was it? I think one of the jokes while, spoiler alert, while Yoda was dying at the end was, they were trying to make a joke that Yoda was trying to watch Judge Judy while he was dying, and he was just like, Judge Judy I will watch, Anakin. Or not, Luke. I was just like, why are you making this joke while he's dying? This is supposed to be a sad scene. Come on now. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, thank you for gifting that sub, Cap. I appreciate it. Thank you. Only 5. I mean only 5. Lol, spoiler alert, haven't those movies been out for 40+ years? Yeah. Alright, maybe they have. but you know, just in case, you know, you never know. I was one of those who still hadn't seen Star Wars. I still have to watch all of the Lord of the Rings movies. I made the mistake of trying to watch all the Lord of the Rings movies in one sitting, and I wanted to claw my eyes out. Not because the movies weren't good, but each one is like, at least, I think all of them are more than 2 hours. I can't remember. Jesus, those are real long. Yeah, you know, it was not the smartest. I was just like, I'll just not. I have a day of doing nothing. I'll just knock them all out at once. Big mistake. Never ever try to watch all of the Lord of the Rings movies at once. Oh my gosh. Thank you again for gifting another sub. I really appreciate it. Now I behave for now. Thank you, Cap. I appreciate you. Oh, wait, here. Let me get my... Wow! Wait, hold on. Wow, thank you. I really appreciate it. Ah. You've activated my sparkly eyes. The Hobbit... No, actually, when I tried to watch all of the, Lord of the Rings movies, it was when The Hobbit was coming out. So that's why I wanted to get caught up, because the Hobbit movie, I think the first Hobbit movie, I forgot what it was called. The first Hobbit movie was coming out, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll just get caught up, because a lot of my friends really like the series, and they were like, hey, give it a go. And so I did. And then I almost blew my brain up trying to watch all the movies at once. I shouldn't have done that. But hopefully, I think I'm gonna give it another chance to, like, watch them one by one. All over again. It's just that there's so many good things coming out right now. There's just... I never have time to watch everything. Catching up before watching a prequel. Right? I mean... I felt like... Because they were, like, telling me, oh... You know, you might not appreciate everything that goes on in The Hobbit because you haven't seen everything in the original Lord of the Rings movies. And I'm just like, okay. Whoa! Thank you! Oh my... Wow, holy schnitzel. Jesus Christ. Thank you for giving all those subs. Oh my god. Thank you, forward. Thank you, Jesus Christ. 5 subs, thank you. I love you too. Wow. Wow. That's so generous, thank you. But yeah, it's yeah, I guess it kinda catching up before a prequel doesn't make sense. But I'll do it anyway. I love your reaction to Ruby Joy. Thank you. Thank you. It's funny because you can my eyes get a little squinty when I smile, so you can tell, like, if my eyes are getting squinty like this, where it looks like my eyes are closing, it just means I'm like actually smiling. I'm trying to, like, open them a bit more so it doesn't look like I'm closing my eyes the whole time. Oh my... Jesus Christ, thank you, Cap! Wow! Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do. Yay, woo. You got woo too. Oh my god, thank you. I appreciate you guys. Oh, hype! Wow! Wow! I'll do a little wiggle for you guys. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. He's gonna scold me for spending my money again. Oh gosh. It's okay, you don't have to do that for me, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You're always such a great supporter. But I wanna... That's true. You're such a generous person. Thank you so much, Cap. You're so great. Wow. Just gonna What's the word? Devote these wiggles to Cap and Don. Thank you so much. You guys are the MVPs. But I think I'll also I want to get caught up on other things that are coming out, like the Falcon and the Winter Soldier TV show, because I hear that's pretty good. I've been watching Invincible recently. Holy schnitzel, Invincible is so crazy. It's so good. I'm gonna make pot stickers. Ah, yeah. I'll just virtually think about them. No spoilers, please. Oh yeah, don't worry. I'm trying to buy more subs, but it won't let me. Oh my goodness. Ay. Pork or chicken? Oh, chicken, please. But yeah, don't worry. I won't spoil anything. I haven't watched The Falcon and the Winter Soldier yet, so I actually don't know anything. And Invincible, I would not dare spoil that for you. It's just, it's so good, you gotta watch it on your own, man. I accidentally binged 4 episodes in a row yesterday because it was just, there was so much happening that I could not stop. I had to keep, I just had to keep going. It was just too good. I know that everybody's been telling me to watch things like Demon Slayer. I need to watch that. Because I know that new movie came out and everybody's been gushing about it. I know, oh man, I need to finish, I'm on the not last arc, but, or yeah, I guess that's a lot. I'm on the Chimera arc on Hunter x Hunter, so I need to finish that. And man, I had to take a break because it was just so good. And it was like, I usually like to watch an arc of an anime, then I stop. I watch another arc of a different anime, then I stop, and then I just keep cycling through them so that way I can keep it fresh. I want to watch it soon. The YouTube clips keep trying to spoil it for me. Oh, yeah. Or, wait, are you talking about Invincible? Or Demon Slayer? But yeah, the reason why I got into Invincible, surprisingly, was because of a spoiler on YouTube. Invincible, yeah. There's so many spoilers on YouTube, I get scared that's why I don't look up at anything about Invincible on YouTube, because YouTube will just start recommending a whole bunch of spoilers, and I'm like, stop, no, I can't, I have to close my eyes, don't look. But yeah, that's actually surprisingly how I got into Invincible. I watched a huge spoiler video, and I was just like, whoa, Jesus Christ, what is going on? This is not what I thought the show would be. What? And then I watched it, and it was like even crazier. Every turn was a left turn. I was like, how many left turns are we gonna go through here? How many left turns? Same, I watched one video. Yeah. It's like, the craziness is intriguing. It feels like, well, at the same time, I don't want to say that out loud, because I'm scared that might be a spoiler in itself. All I know is that it was, like, intriguing, like the first season of Game of Thrones. Like, I felt like I just had to keep watching, because it was I just wanted to know what happened next. But on the other hand, I didn't finish Game of Thrones. But, you know, I guess that, in the end, that kind of worked out for me, because, apparently a lot of people were heartbroken by the end of Game of Thrones, so you know what? All's well that ends well. But yeah, there's just so many good things coming out. And then I'm also like, Game of Thrones. Oh man. I can see that. Oh my gosh! Thank you, Eternal Samurai. I appreciate the gifting of the subs. Wow. Thank you. Oh, nice. Our friend Ignite has a sub now. Yay! Thank you. Oh man, you guys are the best. We acting up today. Yeah. I want the freaking the YouTube crowd will have a lot to live up to. The Twitch crowd is going ham. Although I think on YouTube you have to have like 1,000 subscribers before you get monetized or anything like that. But that's the nice thing about Twitch. We are already affiliated. Let's go. And oh yeah, I've also been watching who watched 4,000 watched hours? Wait a minute. What? Huh? 4,000 watched on what? Wait a minute. What? How do you have 4,000 watched hours? That's a pretty intense. Oh, to get the membership on the that's what you mean. I thought you meant that you watched something for 4,000 hours. I was like, holy crap. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I think that's one of the things that goals you have to hit. But if it's anything like trying to get affiliate on Twitch, if I just keep chipping away. If I keep chipping away at it, I think hopefully eventually we'll get it. Big hopefully. But I've been also rewatching older anime that I didn't get a chance to watch before. Like I started watching Toriko, and I'm quite a couple. On one hand, I wish I started reading it instead, because it makes me sad that sometimes Toei Animation really cuts the budget on a lot of the scenes. It's almost like if you're not, I'm trying to remember who else Toei Animation. Like if you're not Dragon Ball Super, you're not getting the budget, which is so unfortunate, because Toriko is so good. He's like a surprise, a sleep hitter in terms of like one of my new favorite shonen protagonists, because he's so cool, him and Sunny. But yeah, Toriko is so good too. Just do a 400-hour karaoke marathon for 10 viewers on YouTube. Easy. Oh my god. Yeah, there you go. We got that. We need to do. We're just gonna do a 400-hour stream for 10 people. Just keep your phones open and charged for 400 hours, guys. We got this. Oh my gosh, thank you for the bits, bud. Wow. Oh man, I should bring back the jar. Oh man. Thank you, Cap. You're freaking wilding today. That's what I was forgetting to put back on the stream. I missed the jar too. The jar was great. And you put the jar back on there. Watch all the little bits fall into the jar. They're great. Ooh. Maybe I should try and work on getting making a custom jar too. It brings me joy. Filling jar with little candies brings me joy. I feel that. It is the simple things. We're just staying starry-eyed. Kept so generous. Wow. Thank you. But yeah, I think in terms of watching new stuff, there's always just so many new things coming out. And then there's also like new manga coming out. The guy that made Magi, another manga that I really loved, he came out with a new manga, and I was just like, oh, I'll collect this as it's coming out, because I'm trying to collect manga too now, since I guess I don't have enough expensive hobbies. And I was just, oh man, that's pretty nice too. I mean, I guess it's hard to tell how I feel about it still, because like it's still so early in its volumes, but so far I really like it. Definitely can tell the maker of Maki made it. And then I was like for a time I was rewatching older anime too, like Magical Knight Ray Earth. That was another manga / anime that I grew up with. I wanted to start watching Fist of the North Star, or maybe playing the game that came out that also chronicles Fist of the North Star, because I feel like it seems like a really cool. I love seeing like older anime that influenced what we have today. But then again, I also keep getting so many people that are like, no, you gotta watch Demon Slayer. You gotta watch Demon Slayer. And I guess I do. But also, there's just so much to watch all the time. It never stops. And then there's so many games to play. The new Nier Automata game came out. The remastered remake of Nier Replicant. I need to get that game too, because that game looks so good, and anything Yoko Taro makes, I just eat it all up. No questions asked. All of his games are just so good. I really want to play the Nier Automata event on Remakester. Remakester. Yeah, on Final Fantasy 14. I heard the soundtrack for just one of the bosses. I'm not gonna say the okay, spoiler alert. Alright. Big spoiler alert for the Final Fantasy Nier Automata event. One of the bosses is 9S. And I heard the soundtrack from when you fight him, and I just was like, my heart hurts every time I hear it, but it's so good. Oh gosh, you hear the prelude through it, the Final Fantasy prelude mixed in, oh my gosh. Who said that it had to be that good? Didn't have to be that good. They did not have to make it that good. Recently got into Haikyuu. Oh, yeah, one of my friends was really into Haikyuu, and they said that they really liked it. Haikyuu's super popular. I think the last time I watched a sports anime was either Ice Shield 21, which was a anime / manga about football, which surprisingly I don't really have an interest in football. But something about Ice Shield 21 really caught my eye. Maybe it's because Harima is pretty demonic looking, and you know, maybe I had a crush on him, you know, maybe but you know, whatever. The Ice Shield 21 manga is great. That's what I heard. Especially because I think the last time I stopped watching Ice Shield 21 was when they were in, like, that Vegas arc when they were pushing a truck across the desert. Oh man, that was a really good part. The amount of men I love has increased. It's a concern. It's okay. Don't worry. I feel you, dude. The manga is much better than the anime. Yeah, that's what a lot of people said too. The opening and endings though are slamming. Like, they're bops. But yeah, I think I really need to read the manga. I think that's one of the next manga I should collect. Is Ice Shield 21? Ooh, maybe I should share my manga collection with you guys too. It's like, kinda... It's a humble collection. It's pretty small. But, yeah, I should probably share it too. In the last month, I've spent nearly $400, or sorry, 400. I cannot read. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I can't read. $700 on K-pop. Don't worry, dude. I think a friend of mine was talking about how many photo cards she has of Twice and ATZ, I think, and it was a kind of alarming amount. It was pretty intense. But yeah, apparently there's K-pop is a pretty deep hole of merchandise that it's hard to escape out of. I can see that. In the anime, it finishes abruptly. Yeah, I think that happens. Like, that even happened with Shaman King. The anime ended pretty abruptly, and yeah, that was really upsetting. There are a lot of older anime that has pretty Panty and Stocking had a pretty abrupt ending, which still makes me salty to this day. I don't even want to think about it because it makes me so salty. Yay. Feel that. K-pop is gotcha now. I have a lot. I have so many got 7. I bought 3 light sticks. Jesus Christ. I think K-pop has not necessarily. I mean, I guess I think the gotcha element is from what I understand is that some merchandise like albums and whatnot come with these things called photo cards, which are really nice little photos with like on a special paper of idols, but sometimes it's a mystery on which ones you get, like which photo cards you get. So it's not all of them that you might get if it's a bigger group. Sometimes you'll only get a few of them, so it's kind of hard to collect them all. It's kind of like getting a card pack, like a trading card pack, except they're just pictures. Oh my gosh, the photo cards, I need them all. Yeah, I heard, I think I heard, that, what was it, McDonald's was gonna be giving out, photo cards of BTS members, and I'm scared to see, like, I hope everyone will be nice and respectful, because I know it might get crazy. Shaman King is different. Anime just started getting ahead of the manga and they started to write their own story. Oh! So it was kind of like Full Metal Alchemist. Which I can see why it's getting the Brotherhood treatment now, which I'm so excited for. I'm trying to collect all the statues of like Yo, Len, Horo Horo. I like to call Hao Zeke just for fun, because I know like some people are like, oh no, you watch the horror kids, you call him Zeke. Or Horo Horo, I like to call him Trey, because it's him. They called him Trey Racer instead of Horo Horo. I was just like, what? When I learned his real name. So strange. Oh my gosh. But yeah. I guess that makes sense then. Was Ice Shield 21 done by the time they started making the anime? Did it get an abrupt ending because the anime started getting ahead? Because I'm quite curious now. I have one that is a Polaroid. Oh, I didn't know that they gave out Polaroids. That's really cool. I know that some people do that, and I know that they also sometimes prefer that because it looks a little more fun. And they'll have writing on it sometimes. Yes, I need them. I'm gonna be nice. I've worked there for 3 years. Yeah, I know these trenches. Don't worry, I know your pain. That's good. Make sure everybody, we gotta make sure everybody's nice to those workers, because I know it'll be kind of, man, McDonald's does not know what they've called upon themselves. It's gonna be hectic. I'm not personally like, was it an army? Is that, I think that's what the BTS fans are called, armies. I'm not an army, but I know that there are a lot of them. So everybody, if you're part of that, make sure that you're very nice to them. Trey, yeah, right? Trey Racer. I'll send you a picture of it. It's so pretty. Ooh, okay. That sounds good. Yes, Ice Shield anime just ended on one of the end of an arc that the manga is finished. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Oh wait, hold on. I think I just dropped something. Okay, there we go. Okay. It just ends on one of the arcs. I don't think I finished it yet, so I wonder if it was, it must be farther after the arc when they're like in Vegas. That was strange, watching them in Vegas. I was like, man, we've come so far from that little rinky-dink high school team. I'm not one either, but I want very specific member. My friend doesn't live in an area that has it, so I'm gonna go get them for her. Oh, you're so nice. You're gonna have to go in hell and high water to get that thing. Yeah, I know a lot of my friends are gonna be trying to get them, so if I do get a chance to go to McDonald's and I happen to be there, then I guess I'll try and get one for them, but I am also trying to cut down on eating out because it's so expensive and it's also really bad for you. But I understand the struggle, you know. Just gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, they it's really cool though. Some of the merchandise that they have, like, I mean, I'm not like I have always been just like a casual K-pop fan. But like some of the merchandise they have, like they have light sticks, they've got albums, they've got a photo card, they got like a lot of different stuff, which is surprising. I didn't know that they had so much merchandise. My friend, oh, of course, that's my normal order, to be honest. That's not a bad deal. Hell yeah! The nice thing about the kids' meals is that they come in fun packaging and it's not too much food. And it's cheap. Though sometimes I think I get the, like something like one of the chicken sandwiches, or maybe like one of the filet sandwiches, but yeah. I don't think I've gone to one in a long time, because usually sometimes when I go there I get a stomach ache, so I don't like to go there too often. But if we're on the road, like a road trip, or oh yeah, whenever I used to go to conventions and we were just looking for a quick bite to eat, yeah, McDonald's is a good go-to. Oh man, I miss conventions now. I was just thinking about it. I used to go to so many, and now they're so far and few between. I'm only curious, or I only eat it when I have to, but I'm curious about the sauce. Oh, are they doing like a different sauce? I'm surprised. I did not know that. But yeah, I think, I'm trying to think, what is another older anime that I was trying to, rewatch? Other than Ice Shield 21... Oh, I was reading also, Hour of God. I heard that because that was like a webtoon, and, I did not read the webtoon, but when the anime came out, everybody was like telling me like you gotta read Tower of God and then watch it. Like it's so good. So that's like another thing that I gotta catch up on too. Like I said, it never ends. the stream of constant things you gotta read and watch and catch up on just never ends. Ooh. Oh, sorry. I'm getting afternoon yawns. Oh, maybe I should bring my microphone closer. Maybe that'll help. But yeah. I actually, never been like super duper into, sports animes in general. But every once in a while I feel like there's some that really like catch my eye. Oh, another sports anime that I didn't realize that I need to watch is, Slam Dunk. Apparently Slam Dunk is really, really good. It's definitely older and, maybe a little less, well known, especially since, what was it? Ever since Kuroko no Basket came out and everybody made that the default basketball anime, but apparently before that was Slam Dunk. Yeah, I need to watch that. I need to finish, Hunter x Hunter. Default anime. Yeah, I mean, like, I think that's, like, the first thing that when, I mention basketball anime, people say, most of the time now, I think they say Kuroko no Basket, but every once in a while I get someone who says Slam Dunk. There was a cheerleading anime. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, there've been a lot of, like, sports anime is coming out. Ooh, a big one that I used to like was, Prince of Tennis. I remember watching that on Toonami, and I was just like, whoa, I want to play tennis now, because this looks so cool. Prince of Tennis is great, and the voice acting, surprisingly, the English dub is not bad. It's actually really good. Especially, I feel like Ryoma's voice actor was pretty, or maybe I'm remembering it differently. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't even that great, and my nostalgia glasses are on, and it was actually pretty terrible. But yeah, I remember the voice acting was, in my head, wasn't that bad. And I think a lot of 4Kids voice acting, anime that were on 4Kids had some, maybe not some great dubs, but they really had, like, a funny charm to them that was pretty, like, corny, that I loved. For example, everybody knows about the Yu-Gi-Oh! Dubs on 4Kids. They kept changing so many things. A lot of lines did not make sense, but it was just like, but the voice actors for the, Yu-Gi-Oh! On 4Kids is great. Personally, my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Series is Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D, but of course I love all of the, other ones. I was watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal just because I was curious, and it's so corny. I liked it. I don't know what it is about corny stuff, I just really like it when they get real corny. I guess that's why I like Resident Evil 6. It's like over the top and corny to the max. There's a live action adaptation of Prince of Tennis on Netflix. Wow, how did I mix that up? I didn't know that. I need to check that out. Because if it's good, then maybe that'll scratch my Prince of Tennis itch. Because I've been meaning to rewatch the anime, but I have a hard time finding it, like places to stream it and stuff. Corny can be good if done properly. Yeah. I mean, definitely it can be. I don't mind if they do ham it up though. Like if they just go balls to the walls over the top, then I'm just like, I'm here for it. I don't mind if it's corny. I think it's fun. But I can see how it can also be like kind of a little redundant sometimes, or kind of nonsensical or ridiculous. Oh, it looks good? That's good. Maybe I should try it. I was watching Samurai Gourmet on Netflix and I finished it. And I also watched Dad of Light, which is also fantastic on Netflix, and I finished it, so yeah. Corny as Italia, it's hilarious. Oh no. I remember that from when I remember Hatalia was super popular when I was in high school. And I remember at like anime conventions that was a very popular cosplay. Anything from Hatalia was super popular. I don't think I ever finished it. I watched a couple episodes of Hatalia, but I don't know if I ever finished it. But I could see why people like it though. It's very, very lighthearted and fun. I think at the time I was oh, I think at the time I might not have finished watching it because I was watching Bleach. Oh man. When I think about the ending of Bleach, I still get salty. Ooh. Oh, but you know, I guess I don't know. I don't want to think about it. I was a huge Bleach fan, but I feel like I'd do better if I don't think about it. That's where my current email is from. Oh. Oh. You must have been a huge fan back then. I could see that. I feel like a lot of people, if they like Ouran High School Host Love, they end up liking Hatalia too. They're just two very adjacent animes. I think also there have been some great movies that have come out recently too. Like The Lupin the First CGI movie. I didn't expect that to be so good, but it was actually really great. And it looked fantastic too. Just watched the Prince of Tennis live action trailer. The CGI tennis ball trajectories look a bit cringe. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Give me that CGI tennis ball, yeah! Give me the corn! I don't want just some of the corny, I want the whole corn ball! It's better than the Twilight and Justin Bieber one. Oh, that's hilarious. I'll probably, we need the cringe. We're shaped by it. We love it, we're shaped by it. It's everything. I think, definitely, like, something about old bad CGI just gives that sparkle back into my eye. That's the reason why I watch all of K-dramas, for the cringe. Hell yeah. I love it. As a bit of a tennis player myself, I might not be able to cope with the cringe. Oh, okay, I could see that. Yeah, if it's not very, what's the word? Accurate. I mean, I guess it doesn't even have to be accurate, just kind of like having a little bit of a resemblance to the game, to the original game, then I could see how that's like hard to watch. I guess because I think the closest thing I ever played to tennis, because I was never really good at tennis. Like I said before, I'm a horrible aim, so I could maybe play badminton. But yeah. That's fair. That's very fair. Oh man. I love it when older animes, especially animes from the early 2000s, have bad CGI. Like Blue Sub 6 is a great anime. It's only like 4 episodes, like almost like a little OVA. And the CGI is just woo! It's out of this world. It's some great early 2000s CGI. Oh, be right, gotcha. But I mean, the anime itself is pretty definitely I should not have watched that when I was a kid. Kinda some parts of it kind of gave me a little bit of a nightmare. But it was pretty cool. I mean, it was definitely very different from a lot of things of its time. And I feel like there's a lot of manga that I probably shouldn't have read when I was a kid, or anime that I should not have watched. Like, Chobits. I had no business watching Chobits when I was younger. I just saw that it was made by the same people that made, like, Cardcaptor Sakura or Tsubasa. And then I watched Chobits and I was just like, I should not be watching this. I was, like, in elementary school. Once again, I got an ad. I'm sorry. I don't know why it keeps giving that to you. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. How does it keep giving it to you? Hopefully it doesn't do that later. Maybe like on a different stream it won't do that to you. But yeah, Chobits. Oh jeez. I mean, the art's beautiful though. I mean, I also read it at my local library. So, yeah, I don't know why. Don't know why I did that. I never get ads for Woo or Roman. Yeah, it's strange. I don't know why it keeps giving you ads. I wonder if it's like a setting that I might need to change or something. But I'll make sure to try and check if it's something to do with my, my settings. I read Absolute Boyfriend in middle school. Oh, I think I remember seeing that at the library one time. But I don't think I ever read it myself. It's a founder's punishment. Support the streamer all the way. It happens. They just they do it to you. We suffer. It's okay. So that was fun to have everyone question. Yeah, there are like a lot of what was it? There was like another one, like High School Debut, or yeah, that had like really kind of sus looking covers. It was just like, oh, those aren't mine. I was holding them for a friend. There, I found them on the floor. A squirrel brought them to me. I don't know. That's not mine. That's yours. What are you talking about? Oh god, Loveless. I knew so many girls that would walk around with like the Loveless manga, and it would. I'm just like, oh, bro, you gotta cover that up, man. I know what's in there. I wasn't like, I didn't read like every volume, but I've read like 1 or 2 because I saw them at the library and I got curious. Jesus Christ. I was like, whoa, 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 this is way too spicy for me. I can't read this. So spicy. Very spicy. Too spicy for my eyes. I watched the anime on Reddit. That sounds about right. Cat boys. But yeah, there was a lot. Surprisingly, oh, I'm trying to remember. I was in middle school, cat boys hit different, just saying. Yeah, I feel that. Cat boys, they just be hitting different. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. I feel it. I feel that. Oh. Are there any, like, very retro series? Because personally, I come back to a lot of, like, older series that I watched as a kid. Just to keep checking if it's good, or if I still like it. The answer is usually always yes. But is there any, like, retro series that you guys, like, continuously watch over and over again? Oh, yes, I'm still watching. There we go. I think personally for me, I'm trying to think what retro series I come back to a lot. Inuyasha was one of my first ones. I feel that. I started watching Yashahime, and so far I like it. And keep going back to Aura and her school club. Yeah. That sounds about right. I know you really like that series. I think, oh geez, a retro series that I keep coming back to. It's probably has to be something like a guilty pleasure. I gave up on anime a long time ago. It takes too much time. Manga's faster. I definitely agree. Like, I used to be all about watching anime. But ever since I started getting tired of, like, waiting for an episode a week, that sometimes would just be stretched out, I would just kind of go back to... I started reading manga, and I just, like... I would just read so many series, like, start binging them. It's crazy. Keep going back to Yuri on Ice. That also sounds about right. I hear Yuri on Ice is really good too. Although I'm not reading manga much lately either. Yeah, that's fair. I think, I just happened to, what's it called? Recently, I started getting back into reading manga again. But I also started getting into watching, or reading comics and stuff like that again, too. But I kind of just pick and choose. Like, I don't really read everything from the beginning sometimes. Because I just like, especially if, like, an artist that I like, my favorite is in there. I haven't watched anime in a while. Most recent has been Happy Sugar Life and Haikyuu. Oh yeah, I heard about Happy Sugar Life. Very, strange. I think my sister read it, or watched it, and she said it was like... I started watching Jujutsu Kaisen recently, though. My first anime in many years. Right? Yeah, I wanted to start watching Jujutsu Kaisen, because, the band that makes the opening, Eve, it's one of my favorite bands or singers. I don't know, one or the other. They're like they make really great songs. And when I heard that they made the opening for Jujutsu Kaisen, I was like, oh, okay, well, now I gotta watch it, because man, I freaking love Eve. It's a good Naruto, like, oh, okay, yeah, I really need to take some time and watch it, because I just hear so many good things about it. I also see a lot of people simping over a lot of the characters, so that's Usually a good sign. It's just, oh man, there's just so much. I think I've also been rewatching things like Oh My Goddess, watching I wanted to rewatch The Gray Man because I didn't really when I was younger and I watched The Gray Man, I didn't kind of understand what was going on. I was just vibing to the openings and endings because the openings and endings were freaking bops. But I think I'm gonna rewatch The Gray Man because I heard it's pretty good. And also, wanted to maybe reread Claymore. Claymore was fantastic. The anime also ended abruptly. Ah, schnitzel. I guess, okay, we're gonna read The Gray Man. So we can avoid the pain of watching it end abruptly. It's a good thing I have you here to tell me it mid. If it wasn't, I would have probably sunk a bunch of hours. You have to read the manga. Alright, we gotta read Ice Shield 21. We gotta read The Gray Man. We gotta watch Jujutsu Kaisen. So much. There's so much. And then we gotta watch Demon Slayer. I still haven't even. I was so hyped for Burn the Witch and I still haven't watched it yet. I really need to watch that. Especially because I was like so excited to see Tite Kubo finally do something again. But it makes sense that he needed a break. Bleach was pretty long. The Ouran High School Host Club still won season 2. Whenever I think about how Ouran High School Host Club ended, I still get kind of salty. I don't even want to think about it. Goblin Slayer has good ratings too. I hear that. I think, personally, I have a hard time getting past that first episode. Some people have said just to skip it. But, I don't know. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll give it a chance. So much salt. Yes, so much salt. I saw someone photoshopping their lips together because they were like, they played, it was a TikTok, and they photoshopped Haru and Tamaki's lips together, and they said, "Fine, I'll do it myself," in the Thano voice. Oh, it's so great. But yeah, man, I didn't even realize how many animes have so many like abrupt endings. It must be pretty common. Maybe it's because I just keep. I think Bobobo also had a pretty abrupt ending, but the manga kept going. So there's that too. One of my roommates recently just got Bobobo on Blu-ray, the whole series. So I'm thinking we're probably gonna rewatch it again in all its ridiculousness. Maybe drink while we do it too. It's common for animes in the 2000s. Yeah. Oh my god, yeah, you're right. Wow. Production approach was very bad back then. Oh wow. You're right. Huh. Wait a minute. I can't believe I didn't realize that before. Huh. Huh. And that makes sense why so many of my guilty pleasure animes from the early 2000s never got a proper ending. Huh. The more you know, I guess. I didn't even realize that. I read an article about it not so long ago. Huh. Huh. I guess I'm not the only one thinking about it then. Something about early 2000s anime, man. They just had such a wacky... a lot of them were pretty wacky, zany, a little corny, a little cringy. But something about that makes it fun. They were pretty, and early 2000s cartoons were pretty experimental too. And I loved the rise of action cartoons. They were great. Until they fell, which was not great. But you know what, I guess you win some, you lose some. I started rewatching the Thundercats from, I think, 2011 or 2016, I forgot which one. My goodness. That version of the Thundercats was really fantastic, and I was watching some of the episodes and I was like, man, I can't believe I saw this on TV in random order. And I just didn't know what was happening. I was just kind of here for the ride. But it was pretty great. I've never been interested in Thundercats before until I watched that, and it was pretty cool. They were translated on broadcast TV, and our contract were very strict. Now with online platforms like Crunchyroll, everything is very different. Huh. Yeah. I guess so. I guess that's the real nice thing about, like, a lot of online streaming services. I think the only thing that I don't like about all these online streaming services is that, like, there's just too many now. And there's just so many shows that are exclusive for one or some others. And I can't pay for all these. I don't want to pay for so many of them. But there's so many shows that are on one, but then they're not on the other, and I just can't do it. Thankfully, people in my household, we divide up the streaming services so that way on our smart TV we can have multiple different ones. Like one person pays for Hulu, another person pays for Netflix, another person has Amazon Prime Video, another person has Disney Plus, and so on and so forth. So that way, like, we can just kind of split it up. But yeah, this is so many streaming services. But I guess it's cool now. I checked out cable for the first time in a long time, and I was just like, oh man, I didn't realize that now cable has like almost it feels like 10 minutes worth of commercials, and it's the same ones over and over again. And I get angry if I get like a 15-second commercial on YouTube, let alone a 5 or 10 minutes worth of commercials that are unskippable on TV. So I guess I shouldn't complain too much. It's always the same. There's always this thing that starts with a T and ends with an or. Oh my gosh. I know. I just get scared. And you know, those commercials that were burnt into my head when I was a kid. You wouldn't steal a car, so don't steal this kind of thing. Yeah, I think that's like one of my friends does that all the time. They're like, "Oh yeah, I did the T with the or in on one of the movies if you guys want to watch." And I'm like, "No, sir, that's stealing. I'm gonna get in big trouble." That's why I have a family plan on an account for Vicky, so share. Oh, There's always that thing that starts with a V and ends with a PN. Yeah, like it is possible. We have the technology. We can do this. Yeah, I guess that's fair too. But sometimes, like for example, or well, I guess it's always better to just support the creators directly. But I guess I don't mind giving the numbers and the views for certain, like, especially not smaller shows. Well, I guess, I wonder if Castlevania can be counted as a smaller show. But, just giving, more independent animation stuff. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. But giving things like Castlevania my views is fine with me. I guess I could give Netflix my money for Castlevania. I mean, they did bring in Samurai Gourmet and Dad of Light, which I loved immensely. But then at the same time, they screwed over Way of the House Husband. Like, Why? Why did they do that to my baby? I freaking love Way of the House Husband. I've been collecting that manga ever since it came out. And they gave it slideshow animation. Why? I pay $50 to $100 for a year, so might as well share so it gets used. Ah, that's fair. That's a good way to do it. Whew. Yeah, I think that's like the nice thing about sharing streaming accounts is that you can make it helps make sure that it gets used, because I think that's what happened when I had my Funimation account. If it was just me, then I don't think it would get used as much as I should. But thankfully, since it's on like the communal TV, other people use it, which is nice. It makes sense with how much I spend. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose so. I just wish they weren't so expensive. What do they think I'm made out of money? I haven't even gone back to work. Not that I really need it, I guess. I guess I do grant wishes, so... but I don't think I can really grant my own, so... Oh, here. Maybe I should change my expression back. There you go. I use torrents only when I'm sure that it's definitely worth watching something if I have to pay for it. Ah. Yeah. I could see that. Like, for example, I don't think I want to pay for the Monster Hunter movie. But I'm also morbidly curious to see how that is. Just because I'm just so tired. I don't like the way they treated the Monster Hunter universe. Just slapping some freaking soldiers in the Monster Hunter world. It puts a bad taste in my mouth. But at the same time, oh jeez. But at the same time, I'm curious. I'm so curious. But I would pay to see, what's like a new movie I've seen so far recently? Godzilla vs. King Kong. That was a really great movie that I watched recently. I would have paid to watch that. Thankfully, one of my roommates paid for it, so I didn't have to. But, like, for example, if theaters were open, I would totally watch that. Or if it was safe to go to theaters, I would totally watch it. Oh my gosh. I totally cracked my back. I think, let me check the time. I think this is where I'm probably gonna end the stream today. Just so that way I can make sure I get some lunch. But thank you everybody who came to my debut. I really appreciate it. Do you have a Twitch bot? I thought I did, but I guess I might not have. I might have actually turned it off. But I probably should add one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add one for next time. Maybe if there's... maybe to help put my socials in there or something like that. Help run the stream. Because that sounds like a good idea to have one. Oh, yeah, huh. Typing that in would probably show the uptime. But I think I might have to end the stream here today. Thank you everybody for came to. Oh my god. Jesus Christ! Thank you, Cap. Oh, frick brag. 500 bits. Ooh, wowie zowie. Oh wait, here. I gotta. My expressions give you joy. I will give you joy. Wow! Thank you so much, Cap. I really appreciate you. Look at all the bits. The shiny, shiny bits. Wow. They're raining from the sky, from below. Wow. Maybe I should make it so that it rains bits over here. But I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you everybody who came to my debut. I really appreciate it. I can't wait to be great friends. Hopefully I'll see any of you guys. If you're gonna double dip, I'll see you guys tomorrow on my YouTube debut. If not, then hopefully I'll see you during one of my game streams. Hopefully everybody stay safe, stay healthy. My pleasure. I miss you so much too. And I can't wait to see you next time. Oh, if you're not following my Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter. Let me just get that. Dolce V2 at Dolce VTuber. Oh my gosh, 500 bits too. Thank you, Midhold. I appreciate you. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out and talking with me. I can't wait to see you guys at my next stream. And thank you again so much. You guys have made this a great debut.